He's atrocious, he's mysterious, he's a pen holder. Today we're reviewing Crimson Goku Black from two companies, Demoniacal Fit and Kong Studios, Beast Deities. Their name is as mysterious as the packaging. We're gonna figure all this out. You just sit back as we play this intro. Our first introduction to Goku Black was on Dragon Ball Super, but this Crimson Goku Black is actually from Super Dragon Ball Heroes, a card game, a video game, and a lot of promotional anime. If you don't know, there's a long story arc that's been going on since like 2015 or 16, maybe 17. I didn't Google the date, but it's been going on for a while, maybe 2018, I don't remember. There's actually a long story arc of short anime clips that was created just for promotion for this video game and card game. And if you haven't seen it, I hope you got time because there's like 3-4 hours of it and it's still not finished. And let me tell you, this series of anime is nuts. It provides a lot of fan service. What if Goku from GT fought Goku from Dragon Ball Super? What if Goku's dad came back? What if all their old rivals came back? This thing is non-stop action, things are moving, there's kind of a storyline in it. And if you haven't seen it, you can watch it on YouTube. We'll get a little bit more into how this Crimson Goku Black character plays out in that whole story arc. But first, let's take a look at these boxes. Starting off with the Demoniacal Fit Ultimate Atrocious. If you haven't seen the Demoniacal Fit packaging, something they do is mimic the event exclusive packaging for SH Figuarts. Even though this is mimicking it, it says the original design they made themselves. You got an image of the Crimson Goku Black right there. On the side, you get the name. Back of the packaging, as is standard with these figures, you get a bunch of images of the figure itself. And on this side, you get another cool design of Crimson Goku Black. That's pretty sweet. Moving on to the Kong Studio Beast Deities. They changed their name, they combine names. I know, we'll just call this Kong 32 for now. So this third-party packaging a little bit different. They seem to be a little bit more scared of copyright infringement, getting shut down and whatnot, because what they show in the packaging is not what's inside. You get the body itself, which shows that it's Sobek, an alligator. That is atrocious. He's a god of power. There's some stuff on there. Who cares, because that's not a real character. I'm not gonna read it. You get this box for the hair that they say you can use as a pen holder. We'll test that out, and because technically maybe they're not lying, I have no idea. Then you get this box with the face plates, I'm assuming, because they have all the faces on here. It's marked as a bookmarker, which, hey, technically they right. You can use anything as a bookmarker. My phone's a bookmarker, this remote's a bookmarker, and no offense, but your mom's a bookmarker. That was very disrespectful, I apologize. This packaging is very suspicious. It reminds me of when I was growing up in Texas trying to hide my happy lettuce. I put it in all types of stuff. Going to Spencer's Gifts and buying a fake Coke can that the bottom would screw off, or buying a fake hairspray that the bottom will screw off, or buying a fake something. If cops are smart, they just need to unscrew the bottoms off of everything that's in your car. That's the packaging, guys. Already one's winning. The Demoniacal Fit wins this round, gets a point. I didn't know we're doing points. I just made that up. So now we're doing points on this video. The Demoniacal Fit packaging, much better. It's an actual image of the figure. But hey, like they say, you can't always judge a book by its cover. In this case, a figure by its packaging. So let's go ahead and get these things opened up. I just need you to say those two magic words.
Oh, baby.
All right, there you go. We got these guys out of the packaging. I wanted to leave them in their little clear plastic containers just so you guys can see what actually came in those multiple boxes from Kong Studios. The Demoniacal Fit presentation just looks better, looks cleaner. This Kong Studios, very shady, almost bootlegish, but not. I don't know if that matters to you guys, but for presentation, Demoniacal Fit gets another point because we're doing points now for the presentation. This DF Goku comes with 5 pairs of hands and 1 extra hand. You get these 2 open palm hands, these 2 semi-grasping clutched hands, these semi-closed hands with the finger pointing, another 2 kind of splayed out open palm hands, this single gloved chopping hand, which I love the 1 gloved hand and 1 bare hand look. And that just goes to how awesome the design of the character itself is, which is pretty cool and I dig it. Then of course you get the 2 fist hands that come on the figure itself. The head sculpt's really nice. You get that rose color for the hair. This is the 2.0 body, which if you don't know what the 2.0 body is, it's basically referring to like a second release of figures. It's just that, a 2.0 version of the body designs another company did, and then other companies kind of based their designs on. So this 2.0 body probably got that 2.0 body articulation. We'll take a look at that. Arms go up about that high. A little more than a 90-degree bend in the elbow. Side-to-side wrist action, no up and down. This plastic right here is a little bit flexible. You're supposed to have an ab crunch, but it's not much. He goes back a little bit further than he does bend forward. Kind of limited as far as the up and down of the head. I mean, it's very minute. Legs, he can't do the splits. Kicks back up pretty far. Nice little ankle rock and toe hinge, which is really tight. Back of the body looks a little bit weird, like you got that separation on there. And so like This is supposed to be one solid piece. It's a vest. It's supposed to be one solid piece. But the way they had to make the figure looks a little bit funky. An issue with all the 2.0 bodies is they put stuff for like the shirt, but then when you move the joints, you always see whatever the color of whatever the rest of the body is. You get an extra pair of bangs to put on the figure. You get an extra faceplate for the rosé where his eyes look into the side. And my favorite part, this extra head with the base form and that crimson mask. Now the first time we see this Crimson Goku Black, he's fully masked on another universe that this character Fu created. Fu's trying to create this universe using this tree that was sucking life energy from all the other universes. That's why we got the GT Goku and the R Goku and all the other characters in there kind of joining together to protect their dimensions. Goku gets transported to this newly created universe and immediately starts getting attacked by Frieza and Cooler, who get into an awesome battle. Frieza and Cooler both go into their golden forms. This Crimson Goku shows up, gets these dark magic balls, throws it on them, gets shoved in their chest, and then he's able to control them and gives them more power and ranges them. It's a really cool scene. We'll talk a little bit more about that after we take a look at this Kong Studio Beast Deities figure. Now, as you saw, this figure isn't put together out of the packaging. You get this little baggie with all the extra hands and whatnot. So you do get an alligator head. If you like painting stuff, maybe you can paint this and make this better, but for now, it's in the trash. And you also get your alligator hands to do whatever you want to do with that as well. You get these 2 open palm hands, 2 finger pointing hands, 2 chopping hands, another 2 finger pointing hands, 2 fist hands, another 2 open palm hands slightly closed, and then these Kung Fu martial arts style hands with the pinky and ring finger closed. This guy comes with 4 face plates, one where he's kind of looking down and to the right, one where he's a little bit more beady-eyed and kind of looking center, I guess, and then one where he's looking directly at you. And then my favorite is this one where the face is a little bit more exposed. You also get the hair sculpt / pen holder with not 1, but 2 pairs of bangs. There you go, it is a functioning pen holder, so hold your pens, weirdo. Nobody's gonna use it for that. Okay, we got this guy all put together. This is a 3.0 body, or the more updated version of bodies that these figures are using. You get a tee up that much, about a 90-degree angle, little side-to-side rock on the wrist, no up and down. The cloth here is all one form. This one does have a slight crunch in the middle here on the hips. You get a whole lot of split out of them. Leg kicks back a whole bunch. You get this toe hinge, which is a lot looser than the one that was on that DF figure. A little bit of a side-to-side rock in the ankle, back of the body, once again, fully formed and nice. So I think that's our first comparison. This guy's way thicker because of the 3.0 design than this one with the 2.0 design. Aesthetically looks a lot better with this vest that he's wearing. Like here you have this separation in the vest, both in the back and in the front. That's like 2 points for this Kong figure right there. Like this one's more of a maroon color on the wrist and the armband and the boots. And this one is a more purplish, well, it's not purplish, it is purple that's on here and on the boots. Now I do like this Crimson mask a little bit better than this Crimson mask. Like this one has like grooves and stuff for the cracks, where this was kind of like the cracks are painted on. But overall, this Kong Studios one is a more menacing figure. 3.0 body is taller. It's like an inch taller, if not half an inch taller. Now these are pretty different figures. I mean, you got the 2.0 body versus 3.0 body, which I gotta say 3.0 body wins. Then you have the little aesthetics, like I kind of prefer the gloves that came with the Demonical Fit figure because the design here is kind of half black. It has that gray matte here, which is the one with the Kong Studios is just a black plastic. Also, what you got to look at is that although with the Kong Studios version, I like this faceplate that comes with it because you get more of his face, but with the Demonical Fit, you get this extra head sculpt, you get the base form, and you get him fully masked. Now, I know Kong Studios did make an accessory pack to get with this figure, but I don't like having to spend extra money just to get that look. So that's kind of where DF gets the win on that one. Demonical Fit wins on the aesthetics and the look and the overall presence of this figure. I don't know where we're at on points. I stopped counting. And as always, like when you're comparing two things, it's always preference, man. It's just what you like more of, what you think will go better on your shelf, what accessories do you want to get, and you can be a dummy like me and get both of them. That's for me. I like the mask on the DF better. I like the glove design on the DF better, but the body on the Kong Studios one way better in my opinion. Packaging on DF is way better. I think the overall body from the Kong Studio ones, it kind of puts it over the edge on that one. So I'm gonna have to give this win to the Kong Studios version of it. If you guys would like to purchase either of these figures, I'll leave links down below. I'm not affiliated to any of these companies, but if you guys do want to help out the channel, make sure to subscribe, hit that like button, and also down below I have a link to my Amazon Market, which I am affiliated with, so you guys can take a look there, see some of the figures I suggest, some of the equipment I used to review, some of the equipment I used to like fix figures and whatnot. A lot of cool stuff on there. If this is your first time on the channel and you want to catch up, a lot of cool reviews on this playlist. I got Dragon Ball, TMNT, Batman, all the cool cool stuff. If you enjoyed this review, have any comments, have any tips, let me know. You guys, appreciate you guys for watching. See you guys next time.